So it's like 11:45 at night. And yesterday Inter Miami played Philadelphia Union, and I thought it would be a great idea for that to be like my first experience watching a soccer game in real life. So, so yesterday, me, my wife, my brother, and my best friend drove down to Fort Lauderdale, here in Florida, to go watch Inter Miami play Philadelphia Union. And for it being my first game, it was crazy. It was awesome. I loved every single minute of it. Um, we stopped at a mall like 20 minutes from the stadium or something like that and just walked around for a couple of hours just to kill time. And then at like 5 o'clock, we pulled up to the stadium and we went to the fan zone. I did the shot power test, and I think I got like a 75 or something like that. Is my highest. I completely whiffed the first two. I tried to do the like a cornhole skill thing, completely messed up, didn't even get a scarf from it. Then I went bought merch and everything. I think I spent like $290 on shirts, and I got the blue Inter Miami jersey. I got this shirt. I have another shirt. Or I got two shirts for my wife, and I got a scarf and everything. And then we got tickets. I bought the tickets like way ahead of time, and we sat in row 119. So we were we were closer to the away side, but we were 10 rows from the field. So it was like real up close and personal, but it was freaking amazing. The atmosphere was awesome. I got both goals recorded on my phone. I got the first goal that Robert Taylor scored with a assist from Kromansky. It was freaking crazy. And then I got the goal of Leo Messi, and when Messi came on, it was so electric whenever Messi came in. Even when he got up off the bench to go start warming up, the crowd went crazy. It went absolutely wild. And when he came on, oh my gosh. But yeah, my first experience at the game was awesome. I loved every minute of it. My brother, who's not very big into sports, he got into it. He loved it. My best friend, who normally watches, American football and NBA and stuff, he loved it. My wife thought that she was going to be bored like the whole time, but she was getting into it, and it was awesome, and it was a dream come true for me. I strongly believe Messi is the best in the world, 100%. I love him. I haven't been a soccer fan very long, for probably like 5 or 6 years or something like that. But I love him. He's the reason I got into it. Watching him play at Barcelona, watching him play at Paris Saint-Germain, and now with him in the MLS, watching him play in real life, like, and getting him to wave at us and all that kind of, like, I was fangirling the whole time. It was just so awesome, and getting into the atmosphere, it was just so fun. But I wanted to just give my opinion on how it was, especially with my first time, and I wanted to talk about the game a little bit because this game was awesome. That might be really biased, but this game was really freaking awesome. The 5-minute highlights video doesn't show what it was. Like, this game was so crazy. There's a Robert Taylor goal, there's a Messi goal. Messi came on like maybe 5 minutes before he scored, and it felt like he just walked on and then scored. It was so crazy. But this game was awesome. Philadelphia led the shots and the shots on goal. Miami's possession in the first half was just constant attack. Very rarely did they get it onto Miami's goal and actually get a shot off. Their shots really went up in the second half, but in the first half, Miami was going through it. So watching Miami play, when Messi wasn't on the field, they were pushing everything from Busquets going to Alba out on the wing, Alba running up, getting it to Suarez, and Suarez was really playing as more of a as a false nine kind of until Messi came on, and he was going out to Fafa, he was going out to Robert Taylor out on the side, just facilitating the play wherever Busquets and Alba weren't able to. And it was just awesome to see, and them being like right there. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But yeah, this was such a good game. A lot of yellow cards for Inter Miami, which I think some of them weren't. Some of them were very much deserved, and some of them were just like, what the heck, man. But I mean, that's how it is with every game. I didn't even know. So going into the game, the day of, nobody had any idea if Messi was gonna play. So Messi, before the international break, he pulled out from the Argentinian national team and with a I think it was an abductor strain or something like that, very, very minor, in the game against Atalanta. And so he didn't play internationally. And then Mascherano came and told reporters or whatever that Messi was gonna do the Friday training session. If it all went well, he was ready to go 100%. He was gonna be on the bench. I didn't know, like, I kept an eye on it the whole like 3 days leading up to it. I had no idea Messi was gonna play until literally we were in the mall at like 4 o'clock that day, and I saw an article from, who was it? I think it was like Sports something, that said Mascherano said as long as training was good, Messi was good to play, and he said Messi trained really good, and he felt good and felt 100%. So it was freaking awesome. Messi coming on, it was awesome. That's literally the second best thing. That's the second best day of my life, besides marrying my wife. This is something that I'm gonna live with forever. I loved it so much. It was just so awesome. But my man of the match, honestly, is Jordi Alba. Like, Messi came on, scored and everything, but Jordi Alba was doing stuff the whole game. It was so crazy to watch him play, and I sat there tons of times like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm watching like literal World Cup winners, Champions League winners, like people who have done it all in the game, and they're right here where I can see them. It's so crazy. But I'm not taking anything away from Philadelphia Union. They were really good. half of the plays that Inter Miami tried to do, they couldn't even get it past the halfway line because of Philadelphia Union's midfield was just everywhere. Number 21 was crazy. He was on Kremansky, he was on Suarez, like freaking white on rice, dude. It was so crazy, but this was such a good game. Calendar came on halfway through because or not halfway through, more like 70th minute, because Utari went to the floor. Lionel Messi came on, Yannick Bright came on, and Noah Allen came on. Oh, so this was such a good game. It was such a good game. If you're in Florida or if you're anywhere near Fort Lauderdale and you haven't seen a game yet, it's worth it. I mean, I think I paid like $700 for 4 tickets or something like that, but we were like literally, let me see if I can pull up a thing of the top down of the stadium or something. We were literally where is it? We were like right here. We were like really close to it. Wherever it was, we were like super close. Like, I was so grateful that we got the seats we did. Well, this one might be better. Probably not though. We're just going on a quick little tangent real quick. Yeah, we sat in 119. We were like row 10. We were like right here for the game. It was so crazy. It was such a good position. Oh my gosh. We were right up front for Taylor's goal, and then Messi's goals on the other side. Messi, I mean, he got one-on-one, went across his defender, weak foot shot across goal. Goalkeeper was not stopping anything there. So, yeah, I just want to let you know my first time going to a soccer game. Inter Miami, it was awesome. The food we had was awesome. I mean, I have a really cool drink. I don't have anything near me right now. But it was awesome. When we left, the first thing my wife said was, "Let's do this again. We need to do this again." So, we're getting plans of taking her younger brothers to the games at some point because they're huge soccer fans. I mean, they're like, I don't know how old they are, but they're young. They're like 11, 12, 10, and something like that. But we're definitely gonna be taking them back, and it's gonna be so freaking awesome. Just to know how good it was and wanting to go back and do a lot more stuff. So yeah, that was my first soccer game. It was awesome. If you have the chance to go see it in person, go see it in person. I got really lucky that Messi actually came on. And it was just awesome. So yeah, this is 10 minutes of me yapping about a game that happened last night that I would freaking can't I still can't believe that I went and saw it. It was awesome. It was a great Saturday.